Hello and welcome to another edition of The Slice. Here on The Slice we talk about everything from ancient alien theory to extraterrestrial visits in the future, past, and current. We also talk about abductions and other interesting items of archaeology and out-of-place artifacts. Make sure you check out Matthew Bauer's site on www.therealmj12eyes-to-the-sky.com, and also check out Clarence Mitchell with his Blog Talk Radio, and Kimberly Wright with her Ancient Aliens Chat every Friday night during the show, before the show and after the show. So make sure you check all that out. And now let's get on with this week's subject on The Slice. Enjoy the show, folks, and make sure you comment and subscribe. Take care now. Hey folks, I'm Bill Peters, and I was going to do a show on some other stuff, but I decided in the end to just give you an update as to the preparations of my leaving on this little exploratory trip. Still trying to find someone who has 10 grand and wants to buy a house and pay $550 a month after that. Harder to do than I thought. I had one guy ready to go and it all fell apart there at the end. So anyway, we're playing that game. I'm liquidating all my stuff. I had a lot more ancient items than I realized, so that's going to be interesting. Still trying to get hooked up with a camper. I got generators and stuff to trade for that. Getting it all together, I'm really looking forward to checking out some of the ancient locations in the country. The mounds in the Ohio Valley may be out of reach for this year if I don't get going pretty soon, because we'll have snow everywhere. Other than that, I've been spending my time making apple juice out of the tree out back, and got quite a bit of that. But the point is that I've decided to liquidate my life in the pursuit of this knowledge that we all seek. I can't wait to get down to the Grand Canyon. I can't wait to see some of the New Mexico and Texas sites, some of the Tennessee sites, all the stuff, you know. So what I'll do is this fall and winter, I'll work my way from here through Ohio, Virginia, down into Tennessee, and then across to the Texas area, borderline of Oklahoma. Any place where there's not snow, that's where I'll be. So, if you live in these areas, let me know, and we can check out the local legends and items like that. Now, part of the problem is, once we do get these old legends and stuff nailed down, part of the problem is that new construction has happened on some of these sites, which is going to be a challenge, I'm sure. Particularly interested in areas that report old stories of underground cities and items like that. I'm going to take each section. When I get to each area, I'll spend some time in the local libraries trying to nail down some of the older stories. What I call land pirates was pretty prevalent. Land pirates are basically thieves that hijack wagon trains and stuff. Those are part of my trip as well, not just the ancient stuff, but some of the old treasure stories. I've been hunting down some Illuminati trails that seem to go right down through all these states I just mentioned. So I'll be checking that out. I know that during the winter months that any visitors to the continent were probably traveling south or along the southern routes. So that's what I'm about to do. Anybody that would like to join me on part or all of this is welcome. Hopefully I'll find a female that wants to make a adventurous trip, because it's certainly going to be that. It's going to be different. But yeah, I mean, all through the whole thing I'm going to be looking for UFOs. Anything that connects us to the ancient alien theory is what I'm looking for. Out of place artifacts, you name it, that's what we're going for. So I hope to see you all out there. We got over 30,000 people in the Ancient Alien group, so some of you must be available for some of this stuff. Anybody that's got experience with diving or spelunking, cave exploration, definitely get a hold of me. There's going to be some of that involved. I have some of my own equipment, but I'm not a huge spelunker, but I do know my way around dangerous caves and items like that. So, which will come in handy once I hit the Sierra Nevadas in northern Texas. So, with that, folks, I'm going to leave you to think about different mysteries that you heard about in the country. Send me a personal message. I'm not on the internet near as much as I should be. As you can tell, my postings have gone way down. And that's the reason. I just don't have internet right now, and I'm trying to close up shop here and get on the road. So as soon as that happens, you'll know it, because A, the video quality will go up, because I'll have the GoPro going, and B, I won't be sitting at this darn desk giving you the updates. I'll be on the road. So let's hope for the best, and hopefully I can get the hell out of here real soon. So you eyes to the skies, folks. Don't forget, check out Clarence Mitchell on his Blog Talk Radio. Kimberly Wright on her every Friday night after the show of Ancient Aliens. She has the chat during the show, before the show, and after the show. And there's some other great people. There's Mr. Galen, there's Mr. Fenton, all great authors with some good stuff that you ought to check out. As a matter of fact, I'm a real fan of Mr. Fenton's, Bruce Fenton. He's one of the members here. Real fan of his. Very insightful guy, even though he's a little bit younger and hasn't had as much research time as some of us, but he's got his information in order and very knowledgeable. So do check him out. And again, keep the faith, keep your mind and eyes open, and certainly do post and let us know what you think about all these different subjects that we're dealing with on the site. So folks, with that in mind, you have a great weekend, week, and see you on the road, because my next show, hopefully, I'll be in transit. So take care, folks, and talk to you soon. Okay, folks, that sums up another edition of The Slice with your host, Bill Peters, contributing to this wonderful episode were several of you in the Ancient Alien Theory group. I'd like to thank you all. And don't forget, check out the real MJ12 EyesToTheSky.com. That's right. And Happy Vowels will take you on a journey, and you won't soon forget. Don't forget Kimberly Wright and her every Friday during the Ancient Alien Show. She has her live chat. And Clarence Mitchell at his Blog Talk Radio. Check it out, folks. See you next time on The Slice.